Hi, boys and girls. We're continuing our Knowledge 2, Lesson 4. Today we're going to read a story called, or listen to a story called The Tiger, the Brahmin, and the Jackal. Here's some words you might hear while we're reading today. One of the words is the word existence. Existence is the fact or state of living, a way of living. So, our existence is being human and living our life. That is our existence. It's a state of living, the way that we live, that we walk, we need our food to eat. It's our existence. There's also other things that have existence, like, for example, the existence of life on another planet. We question that. Is there a state of living? Is there things that live on other planets? The next word that we're going to hear today is the word Hinduism. Hinduism is a major religion and cultural tradition of South Asia. So I want you to think a little bit about Hinduism that we've already talked about. And I'm going to review it in just a little bit. The next word that we're going to hear today is the word represents. To be entitled or appointed to act or speak for someone. So if you represent something, it means that you stand for it. Mr. Borsi represents our school. He was appointed to speak for CHE, for our building. He represents many things that we want to see in our school. And the last word that you might hear today is the word sacred, which means connected with God and religious. If something's sacred, you like Sunday for some religions is known as the sacred day, and people are supposed to be more relaxed and not do work. It's a day to celebrate and think of God and religion. And certain religions have different things that they find sacred. I'm now going to go to our story. The Tiger, the Brahmin, and the Jackal. I want you to think about what you learned about Hinduism. It's a religion that's practiced widely in India and is the third largest religion in the world. There were priests in Hinduism, and there are priests, these priests are called Brahmins. So when we say that this is called the tiger, the Brahmin, and the jackal, we're talking about a Brahmin is equal to a priest. It's a synonym. It means the same thing. We just want to review a couple things about Hinduism. I want you, now that you've heard the word Brahmin, and I want you to think about again what it means. A Brahmin, he's a spiritual force that Hindus believe is a source of all existence or life. All of the Hindu gods and goddesses together represent the Brahmin. So the priest is a representative of all that is Hindu. He represents so many things in the Hindu religion, and he teaches those things and speaks those things and lives those things. Why do you think a Hindu priest or a Brahmin or a worship leader, why do you think it's called a Brahmin? No, let's see. I want you to think about that while we're reading today. Today we're going to read a folk tale about India. A folk tale is a story that someone made up a long time ago and has been told again and again. It is also a trickster tale. So something tricky is going to happen in this story. Also in today's read aloud, or story that you listen to, there are three characters: a tiger, a jackal, which is a wild dog-like animal, and a Brahmin, or a Hindu priest. Before we read, I just want to check for understanding. This is called heads or toes. If the statement I say is true, put your hand on your head. And if the statement is not true, put your hand on your toes. Okay, Hindu priests are called Brahmins. Oh, good, your hands are on your head. Good job, that is true. The spiritual force that Hindus believe is the source of all existence or all life is also known as Brahman. Yes, Brahman is also that. It's what people believe. It's the source of everything in the Hindu culture. And that is why the priest is called the Brahmin, because he represents everything to do with the Hindu religion. Another one. Hindus believe in only one God known as Shiva. Oh, I hope you're touching your toes. When we learned about Hinduism, we learned that they believed in different gods and goddesses, more than one. And the last one, all Hindu gods and goddesses represent Brahman. Yes, that is true. Your hand should be on your head. This is true. There are more gods and goddesses, but they all represent Brahman, which is the Hindu belief is the source. It's the source of all existence in life for the Hindus. Now, for our purpose for reading today, I want you to think while you listen to the story and you click on the next video. I want you to think. See who the trickster is in the story and how he tricks the others. Again, this is a folk story. I think you're really gonna like it, and I think about what the message is in the story. And again, how does he trick others in this story? Enjoy the next video.